Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Listen You Beautiful Bitch. This is a shady self-help podcast for our younger selves. And I'm Sandra.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Katie.
And I'm Hannah.
And we're so glad everybody's still listening to our podcast. What episode are we on?
34, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Wow.
Bitches, we've been doing this all year.
Started from the bottom, now with you.
Jesus Christ.
I guess March will technically be a year.
Yep.
For us.
True.
Well, no, April we started recording, right?
But we've been pregnant with these ideas for like ever, so.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The gestational period.
Yeah, it all counts.
No, we first sat down and did our brainstorm like mid-March, like right around St. Patrick's Day. And then we released our very first episode at the beginning of April.
That's right. Holy crap.
I know.
I'm so proud of us.
Our baby's grown.
It's good. I'm proud of us too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I was going to say, is everybody ready for Thanksgiving?
Heck yes.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all ready to eat? Everyone out there, eat as much as you can until you can't breathe.
I'm personally a fan of like eating until I'm sick, then waiting a second, then maybe throwing up, then going back for more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's diagnosable. But
I mean, only if you like save it for Thanksgiving. Is that a disease?
I don't think things count on Thanksgiving.
No, nothing counts.
Calories don't count.
Nope.
Affairs don't count. Right?
No.
It concerns me, though, that most people do spend Thanksgiving with their families. So if you're thinking about an affair during that time.
Don't do it.
I mean, cute cousins or...
Oh, God, shit, that reminds me. Okay.
Do you? That's where your brain went.
No. I have a story for this. I met one of my former coworkers for coffee, Martin. I don't know if y'all heard me talk, but I worked with him at the city.
I remember Martin.
Yeah, Martin is the fucking best. I love him. He is my bro. But we met for coffee this week, and he was telling me about some drama he got in with his own family. And basically, him and his wife got really drunk and really high one night.
Oh.
And like he was texting his wife's cousin, which they've been married for 20 years. So like they have a texting relationship at this point, and they were going back and forth. And apparently at one point he was like, we were like joking because they were like asking me to come out and this and that. And he's like, and I was just like joking. And I was like, well, why don't you just send me a picture of your boobs? And radio silence. And now the whole family is so pissed at him.
Oh, no.
And he's like, yeah, they are. Thanksgiving's going to be really awkward. And I'm like, yeah, it is, bud.
Why
I was
would
like, I was like, what did we learn from this? And he's like, don't ask women for pictures of their boobs. And I was like, especially, and he goes, if they're your cousin.
Oh, my God.
He should just walk in and take his own tits out.
Yes.
Just like, flaunt them, squeeze them.
Yep, just like
Vogue them.
Chris Farley all up in there. He should do it. He would. He would too.
I have a question for y'all. Does your family eat cranberry
Yes.
at Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Yes.
No, mine didn't.
Out of the can, though.
Out of the can.
Yeah, mine didn't.
It's not like a European thing, we didn't eat. Yeah.
Do Europeans eat a lot of it a can? It doesn't seem like a European thing.
No.
My mom tried to make like traditional side dishes. They don't really do a lot of Thanksgiving over there. It's kind of different, but no, we didn't eat cranberry.
Well, yeah, because Thanksgiving's an American holiday.
Exactly. Well, they celebrate maybe more so the past like 20-ish years. They start doing something similar, but yeah, it's definitely not Thanksgiving.
America's the greatest.
Well, I mean, you think about what Thanksgiving really is. It's like, yeah, ask a Native American if they celebrate Thanksgiving. Probably not. Yeah, so
I'm glad it exists.
And
It has turned into a really nice time to reconnect with our families and eat delicious food and talk about what we're grateful for. Its origins were much shadier than that. Yeah. So I work with a mostly British company, or I should say we're about half and half British and American. in terms of my company. And so half the company is just off for the rest of this week. And we had our company meeting this morning, and our CEO was like, yeah, I saw a meme somewhere that was like, if England took the day off to celebrate every time that they took over a country and wiped out indigenous peoples, they would never work at all. Yeah. Oh my God, it's true, but
Run a little shade.
Yeah, I was curious about the cranberry thing because my mom loves it. I mean, I'll eat it, but we didn't grow up having it. Isn't that kind of weird?
no.
That was a requirement in my household. Like, that was my favorite thing. If we didn't have it, I was not happy.
Yeah, my family's made special trips to whatever store was open so they could get the canned cranberry, because if it doesn't have the ridges from the can in it,
Oh my God.
You don't know where to cut it.
exactly, you got to know exactly how to slice it.
That's exactly right.
I know.
That's the serving
It
size.
does taste good though. I'll eat the.
With
I always look
stuffing,
forward to, like,
it's so
gravy.
good.
Oh God.
Oh, stuffing or dressing?
Dressing.
Wait,
Both.
I know
Don't
it's
the dressing.
stuffing. My whole family calls it dressing.
It's dressing.
I call it stuffing.
Okay.
Oh, when I think of dressing, I think of the gravy. What?
Yeah, like dressing, like a salad
Like
dressing,
like
makes me think of that.
Yeah. What? Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
This is the
Look
same
at
thing as a
these.
fish camp, so
Yeah. That was great.
So describe our faces right now.
Yeah, they're very perplexed. Like, what the fuck?
what other things are there? Like that could be misconstrued and like people name them, call them different things with Thanksgiving stuff. Do you think that's it?
Yams or sweet potatoes.
Yeah, it's always sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
Did
we
you guys
got
ever
sweet
eat
potato.
like the giblets? Giblets? Did y'all ever?
Giblets.
Giblets.
We
My
make
mom
it into
made
gravy.
Yeah, my mom made
Yeah.
gravy out of it. Yep. Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Ooh.
I don't know.
This is interesting about the dressing thing. I'm gonna. I've heard it. I'm not saying I haven't.
Yeah.
But I grew up calling it stuffing.
I feel like there is a little bit of a difference between stuffing and dressing. Stuffing is like texture, like a lot of texture going on.
Yeah, like chunks. And,
Yeah, dressing is more of like a loafy flat bread.
Yeah.
Loafy.
It's made in like a casserole dish.
Yeah,
But so is
but
stuffing.
it's still bread.
We made stuffing in a casserole dish too.
Yeah, but you could see the bread chunks in it, right? Like it was
Yeah.
cubed bread
Yeah,
type
stuffing.
stuff.
This is
Whereas,
more like
yeah,
breadcrumbs.
or
Breadcrumbs.
cornmeal in
Yep.
my family recipe. Which I brought my family's dressing to our Friendsgiving that one year.
It was good.
I know it was good. It was fucking phenomenal. It's what my mom makes every year. She puts water chestnuts in it. So it's a love project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked me up.
What is y'all's favorite Thanksgiving dish if you had to pick just one side?
Either my mom's dressing or macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Like the baked kind with the crispy top.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid vote for the macaroni and cheese. Also, Ryan's mom makes this like creamy rice. It's like, I don't know how she does it, but there's like bits of turkey in it. And it's like really creamy. And it's almost like risotto, but it's not risotto level. It's just creamy rice. And that shit is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it
I like to combine that with a macaroni and cheese. So it's a combo. And then I put it on a piece of dressing.
Oh, that's
And eat it like a sandwich.
You devil.
mashed potatoes. My mom would always make like I like having some of like the red, like the skin in the mashed potatoes, kind of chunky, like.
Yeah, I
and
like
then
that
she
too.
put like bacon and like something else in there. I think carrots, but like pureed-ish carrots. Sounds weird, but it was really freaking good. Like, and she would use like not goat cheese, but like yogurt instead of like heavy cream. So it was a little better for you, kind of. But oh my god. She'll still make that to this day, and it's amazing. It looks like baby food,
Sounds delicious.
but it's
though.
really good.
It goes down well, probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could eat an entire pot of it for sure.
I love green bean casserole.
Yeah.
Regardless of how simple it is.
So
God.
good.
With like the little crispy
Yeah,
French
the
onions
Oh,
yeah.
things on top. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's family. So I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year for the first time ever.
You're so adult.
And I was like trying to figure out what sides they all, because this is a thing, right?
yeah.
I can't just make whatever my family had. I got to ask them what they're used to. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't.
Yeah.
But no one mentioned green bean casserole.
You're like, what the fuck? I'm making it.
You have to educate them.
They said broccoli casserole, which sure, I'm doing it.
Okay.
That sounds delicious, but no, I'm making green bean casserole.
Hell yeah. Do it. They'll thank you for it.
Sweet
later.
potato casserole.
Do you put marshmallows on it?
Sometimes.
Okay. I feel like that's the only way I've ever
I like
seen
the
it.
pecans now.
Ooh.
Yeah, my family
Okay.
does the pecans. It's like pecans, eggs, and brown sugar, and you mix it all together, and then it puffs up.
Yeah.
Sounds so good.
Yeah.
That was always my job on Thanksgiving morning. Like my mom makes dressing, broccoli casserole, and sweet potato casserole. And so I always had to like chop up the pecans and make the topping crumble for the sweet potato casserole while we watched the Macy's Day Parade. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. But I was,
It's like the first year I haven't really had to cook much. I only made a pie, so it's weird for me. But I'm okay with it at the same time.
Did y'all hear about there's really bad storms coming across the country
balloons.
and the Macy's parade, they're going to have them not like in the air.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be like
Wait, lower to the ground or
Lowered?
something? Yeah.
or something
They even said possibly no balloons.
really?
because the wind's going to be so bad.
Yep.
That's what happens when Trump is president.
This is Frosty, right? What's his name? Jack Frost. Yep. He's coming into town.
Frosty the Snowman.
He's pissed.
About Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what we call in the Baptist Society the reckoning.
This is coming from California, which is kind of funny if you think about it.
All them liberals. Snowflakes ruining our Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Can't have balloons no more.
Hail.
Why never?
It's the liberal agenda.
My favorite's Woodstock.
I do like Woodstock.
I played Woodstock in a play.
Oh my god, yes. I can see this.
You would.
And I asked, because Woodstock doesn't talk.
Yeah.
No.
And I kept asking my drama teacher, like, can I just sing? And she was like, Woodstock doesn't sing.
He makes little noises though.
He does. He
I know,
has like
so
a
then
funny scream.
I was really dramatic about it. And she was like, okay.
Sandra, we get it.
Okay, we should move on, right?
Well, no, I want to know what
sorry,
everybody's
sorry.
favorite Thanksgiving dessert is.
Banana pudding.
Yeah, okay. That's my
Katie?
favorite.
Katie brought me some bomb ass banana pudding yesterday.
Banana.
Bananas. That's how good it was. I couldn't even form words. And I've been low carb keto for like 2 weeks now. It was so fucking good.
Bravo.
It is very good.
Good for you,
Jesus
though.
Christ.
Yeah, that's good.
I actually do feel better in general. Like
You look
my
great.
body feels better. So I just had like one good juicy bite of that banana pudding, and then I put the rest in the fridge, and I'm going to take it home with me and eat it on Thanksgiving when there are no rules.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, pecan pie.
Oh yeah. I would probably say the same. Oh yeah. Like I like any kind of pie, but oh god, pecan pies.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I like both of those. I also like pumpkin pie, and I like apple pie.
I'm going to do an apple cranberry pie.
Ooh, girl. I've
Did
made
you get fresh cranberries?
They're dried.
Oh.
Let me get though.
Like craisins?
I don't know. Mike got them. I'm hoping they're actually. It's probably raisins.
I once made an apple butter pumpkin pie.
Oh my god, yes.
It was phenomenal. But that was when I was 21 and my metabolism could keep up with that shit.
Feel that.
Not no more. And sweet potato casserole, although it is served as a side dish, is technically dessert.
Oh my God, it's
It's so sweet.
100% dessert.
Oh, for sure.
It's just dessert that you eat before dessert.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially
I
the
try and
add
keep it not
marshmallows.
so sweet because sometimes I'm like, God, this is so sweet.
Yeah,
it's delicious,
I'm a
but
huge fan.
sometimes it's even better if you don't make it too sweet. You know what I mean? Then you can eat more of it.
So my family, for the past, I'm 30 years, we have had Thanksgiving lunch with my dad's family and then Thanksgiving dinner with my mom's family on Thursday. So it's like double Thanksgiving dinner. So
How do you?
major food coma. So this year, for the first time ever, we're having lunch with my dad's family, and then we're going to my mom's family and just having drinks and dessert because they're going to have lunch at the
Oh,
same time.
smart.
So like we'll miss that lunch and then we'll just have drinks and dessert with them,
It's good.
which I'm really excited about. So just drink it up. I'm taking my own liquor and we are in good shape.
Just one thing I'm thankful for. Like, I'll be in complete uncharted territory this weekend, but they all drink like a good amount. And I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, I won't be judged. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Still extremely uncomfortable, but it's
Can
fine.
you imagine going to Thanksgiving and not drinking?
Yes.
I would sneak it. I would literally
can.
bring in a flask. Nope. Yeah, no.
I'm living it. I don't get to drink on Thursday. Ryan's family doesn't drink.
What?
I know.
Bring
I
a
remember
flask.
that. I'm sorry.
That would be frowned upon.
I know.
I should probably do it.
You probably should. Please. Bring a little one. You can
I
borrow
have-
Mike's.
I have a banana flask that you can use.
A banana flask.
It's nothing but subtle. Just drink out of the tip of that banana.
Tip some of my banana into this drink.
It was a stocking stuffer from
Some
my
of
mom.
my medicine.
Honestly, I would love that. I feel like that's a nice send-off.
I mean, you're taking care of my dog. You are more than welcome to my banana flask. I'll leave it out for you.
Just take Mike's flask.
Space on it.
They're like, what the fuck?
Who's that?
Well, now, actually, last time I went to Ryan's family's house, there were some wine coolers in the fridge.
Oh.
Some Bartles and James?
Those little squishy things. The adult Capri Suns,
Yes.
essentially. Yeah.
That you get in the freezer section of Aldi's.
Strawberry daiquiris. Now, those are Robin's favorite.
Oh, gosh. That's
She
a
had
headache.
one too many of those on the cruise last time. They cut her off.
And that's why she got the Bon Jovi tattoo.
Oh, my God.
That's why Aunt Donna got her leg stuck in the pole.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's funnier because it's true.
That's exactly right. That's why Bon Jovi rolled his eyes at your Aunt Donna.
I know. That's one of my favorite stories is John Bon Jovi mean mugging your aunt-in-law.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one. It's honestly going on the list of things I'm thankful for.
All right, so moving on from that, because we do want to get to that eventually. Our basic housekeeping, this is that time of night. So thank you guys for listening to us and putting up with our nonsense and our rambling and us talking about Thanksgiving for 16 minutes for no reason whatsoever, except we love it and we're grateful for you guys. So please, if you haven't already, go follow us on social media, Instagram especially, Facebook. It's all at Listen You Beautiful Bitch. We're on Twitter at LYBB_podcast. And then we have a website, which is listenyoubbeautifulbitch.com. And then go onto iTunes and rate, review, subscribe, all that jazz. I can't talk tonight. I'm so sorry.
Burner.
All that jazz. And the best way you can share our podcast is to tell a friend. So have a friend listen, follow us, and, you know, just that word of mouth really goes a long way. So we are super grateful for you this year. We may not mention it at the end when we talk about what we're grateful for right before Thanksgiving, but you guys who are listening, y'all are awesome. And you're the reason we do this every week, because we have fun, and it's fun to hear that we're connecting with you guys on a level that we didn't know if we would or not. Now that we've been doing this for, 10 months? Almost? 8, 9 months? Mm-hmm. Long enough to have a baby.
Oh, this is our baby.
Yeah.
If this is our baby.
I'm a baby.
It came out of the bagel-sized hole in our vagina.
This podcast, we pushed and pushed.
Honey, fuck my bagel.
Sandra, you took it too far.
And my bagel.
It was here.
Put some cream cheese all up in there.
Oh, God. We'll never be able to
Sorry.
eat cream cheese in a bagel again.
I will. That won't stop me.
Let's just move on
Moving
from
on.
that. I'm sorry.
Moving on.
Compliment circle.
So we're going to bring back Compliment Circle tonight. We haven't done it in a while. I was listening to some old episodes and got nostalgic. And yeah, I decided I want to say things that I like about you guys. So Hannah, I'm going to compliment you.
Please do.
You have beautiful eyes. And you are a great friend.
Thank you.
And I'm thankful for you.
Thank you, Katie. You made me blush a little bit.
You're a little red. It actually makes your eyes pop.
About to say, you think my eyes are pretty?
Oh, my
They
God.
look better when I blush.
This is so ooey gooey.
I know. It makes my heart all warm and fuzzy. Thank you, Katie. I love you.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going clockwise, and I'm going to compliment Sandra. And Sandra, you are one of the most genuinely nice, sweet people I've ever met. Like, I was thinking about it, and you just don't talk bad about people. Like, you see the best in everybody, and I just really appreciate that about you. And I think it's really sweet.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Well, I hate Trump.
I think that's justified, and it says a lot about him.
Can we blame his parents? What is this? You know,
It probably is.
What is it?
His parents.
Thank
sure.
you, Hannah. That's really sweet.
You're welcome.
I'm complimenting Thuthi. So I think it's really admirable that even if you go through dark times, you're able to get back on your feet pretty quickly. You're very positive and just keep pushing forward. A lot of people just give up. And I think it's really admirable.
True.
Appreciate it.
Because, there's a lot of really weak people out there. And you're really strong.
Thanks.
So,
Aw,
yeah.
appreciate it.
And I'm grateful for you. Shit, I'm grateful for you, Sam. I'm going to keep going around that way. The creepy whisper gratefuls.
And the pickles.
Yeah, Susie, you are our bounce back queen. So
Thanks.
it's very admirable.
Appreciate
It is.
Katie. I think it's amazing how you've like come into yourself more, like your craftiness, like your style, everything. You've seemed like you've been more yourself. I feel like these past few months for sure. Like you just seem like you're enjoying doing things and trying new things and like creating stuff, and it's pretty freaking sweet. Well, yeah.
Thank you.
Thankful for you.
Being your own person.
Yeah, girl.
I think that happens when you stop giving a fuck.
Hell yeah. Good.
Thank you, girl. Shall we cheers to
All right,
ourselves?
let's cheers. And speaking of cheers,
Ding, ding,
what
ding.
the fuck are we drinking, Sandra?
Oh yeah.
So much nostalgia.
We're talking about drinks too, because we haven't done that in a long time.
Me?
You.
We are drinking what's called a Paloma. You don't want to know what that is?
Please go.
It's the girl I went to high
Tell
school
us
with.
more.
Please continue.
It's a man named Paloma.
Ooh.
And first, he has ice. Okay. So what any good drink starts off with? Tequila. A little grapefruit juice. It's supposed to have like a lemon seltzer or lemon or lime seltzer with that a little bit. And then lime juice. It's a very light, actually a very healthy cocktail to drink. Ooh, tequila is one of the healthier liquors.
It's zero
That's what I've heard.
carbs.
So, yeah, Kristen always says that.
I know. I've been drinking it on the rocks like nobody's business.
I love
It's like,
tequila.
No carbs, bitches. It doesn't count.
I'm gonna get vitamin C with it, with the grapefruit, which is good for the holiday time, right? This time of
Yeah.
year, everyone's getting fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe that's my dad's secret.
Oh.
I mean, he takes tequila shots before every dinner, basically,
Oh.
that he has like every night. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right, Jim.
Sandra, you want a shot of tequila before we have a dinner on a Tuesday?
See, this is how I know that I talk about you guys too much in my regular life. I was talking to my boss the other day, and somehow, Sandra, you came up in your family. I was like, I don't know if I was saying that you were spending time with your family or whatever. And my boss was like, "Oh, Jim, Sandra must have found the pizza." I was like, "Shit." I was like, "You just did the perfect Jim Darden impersonation, and I don't even remember telling you that story."
Only my parents knew this. Oh my God.
Their influence has reached to Denver, Colorado.
Good. Wonderful.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Jim Darden, worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, he loves Pitbull.
Yeah.
Full circle.
He does. God, every time he used to answer his work phone, he'd be like, Jim Darden. And then we'd all be like, Jim Darden. Jim Darden. Like all of us annoying children. And he'd be like, put them in front of me and be like, get the fuck out of the living room now. Like, imagine having kids. God. Oh my God.
Especially 4 of them. God bless your parents.
No wonder they're so crazy. Awesome. I don't know. Cool.
All right. Do we need drink refills? Does anybody need drink refills?
I have to pee real quick.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
pause it. Hold on.
All right, so now we're going to talk about what sorry. Okay. We're talking about what women think is sexy about men. I guess what makes our ovaries explode, and also what is so fascinating about them. I feel like they're equally as annoying as they are fascinating, so we're going to, I guess, figure out what lights our fire. What we think and what gays think, other women, whoever, we asked a bunch of people.
Has anyone else been boy crazy since birth?
Oh,
Like,
Christ.
I feel like I have always loved boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I rolled out of the womb and was like,
Is that a boy?
a boy! Sarah Jessica Parkered it right out of the closet. I mean, out of the closet.
Out of the closet.
Jesus.
How big is your mom's vagina?
Pretty big. Let me tell you. I actually don't know. They cut me out of it, so maybe not big enough.
I feel like
That's
it started
a closet,
young.
then maybe.
Yeah.
C-section
Elementary
in your
school.
closet.
Yeah. Just
Scenario.
whoop, open that door.
Yeah.
You got the baby out.
Fell out.
Let's move on.
Lord.
Wow.
Anyway, I remember like having crushes on boys in kindergarten.
Yes.
And even now, like as a grown ass woman, there are things that men do where I'm like, I just love boys. Like I can't help it, even though they're a bunch of assholes. Men are trash. But every now and then they do something, and I'm like some guy like let me in front of him in traffic the other day and like gave me like the friendliest little wave, and I was like, what a gentleman. Thank you so much. I'm like, he's probably trash, but I really like him.
We love to hate and we hate to love you. Damn it.
I know when a good-looking guy walks by.
Or just like smiles
Sometime-
at you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all want to fight over it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Win.
I was like, sometimes when like a good looking guy walks by, I whip my head around so fast. But like, I don't know how I don't have like a permanent neck problem.
Yep.
No chill.
Like, no chill. I fucking love a man's butt. Like, it's face, butt. That's how I do it.
Yep.
So we know what's coming from you. That as.
As.
All right. So we posed this question to several of our friends. Like we sent out like the bat signal again to our girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also put it on Instagram. So we're just going to go around and start reading what people sent us. And then we're going to finish with the things that we personally find sexy if they haven't already been addressed. Right?
Yeah, this sounds good.
All right. Who wants to start?
I'll go.
Sandra.
So I'm kind of just going to go based on the person that texted it, and they might have said multiple things.
Okay.
And just read it like that.
Cool.
So what she finds sexy about men. Are we doing what they find sexy first?
Yeah, we're starting sexy.
Sorry. Okay. Confidence in themselves, independence, not being afraid to show their feelings.
Okay. Like how much though?
Oof.
I don't know. Yeah.
You need
Okay.
like empathy, but not like a sap. Right?
Yeah.
Crying after sex. I don't
Ugh.
want that.
No.
Not sexy.
No.
But I do think it's nice when a man can open up. Like, if something's bothering him, like it's really upsetting him, I think it's really nice if they can cry in front of you.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
I personally think it's really endearing.
Yep.
Like, I think it says something about the level of your relationship.
I mean, when Mike proposed to me, he was crying, and that made my little bean go nuts, bouncing off the walls. Then I'm like, we have to go to dinner with my family now.
The walls of your labia.
Just imagining that happening.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't know. Unpopular opinion. I really struggle with an emotional man. Like I know that is so old school of me, but a guy who gets emotional over every little thing, such a turn off for
Not every
me.
little thing.
That's very
Even
different.
still, like I don't like when a man is emotional for no big reason. And I know it's totally backwards of me. It's majorly regressive, but I just want him to hold it together. Like that's just mine. Like lock it up, bruh. So
Everybody's different.
I know. I know I'm like in the minority with that, but
I'm probably not. I doubt it. I'm sure there's other people out there who feel the same way.
maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
That was just the one, my first one.
Okay.
So we can move on. Somebody else?
Oh, I thought you were going to go all the way down.
Oh, no, I thought we'd take turns.
Okay.
I got guys like who like to dress. A lot of them were like they know how to dress themselves. They're not walking around in like fucking Crocs. Out to dinner. No. Okay, so I was given an example. I know. Listen, your Crocs are different, but apparently, one of my friends went on a date with a guy to like a nice restaurant, and he wore camo Crocs. You don't wear camo Crocs to a nice restaurant.
Maybe he needed to kick it into low gear.
No, so bad. No,
I agree. You shouldn't wear them to like a nice
they're fine though any other time.
Fish camp. Fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes.
But to like a bar / restaurant in Uptown Charlotte where it's like semi nice, you know, just wear some sneakers. I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't wear Crocs. Yeah. So just knows how to dress. I don't know.
Katie and Susie are going to fight.
I know.
Night is over.
Sorry.
That's strike one.
I love your Crocs. Okay, that's different.
But I do agree that a man who can dress like nicely, but not over the top, like who knows how to dress appropriately for each occasion.
Don't care more than I do. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to date a guy who, this is the pretentious asshole who was the emotional abuser, but he would get so fucking judgmental. Like, he would dress up whenever he went on a business trip. He would dress up like full on business formal dress up, and then he would get so mad at people who were like traveling in yoga pants or sweatpants or whatever. And he like, oh, he was so pretentious. That's one of my big turnoffs is people who are pretentious. But he would like be super judgmental about it, and I'm like, they're just comfortable. Fuck you.
They're
Like,
traveling. It's not like they're in front of like who they have to be around yet. It's not like that's dumb.
no, this is the dude that would like shine his shoes the night before he got on an airplane.
Fuck that. I'm wearing what I wore to bed to the airplane.
Exactly. You're lucky I don't smell like beef jerky from
I have always wanted to, when I'm in the airport and I see them shining shoes, I'm like,
Do you even have shoes that can shine?
Let me just take my Crocs over there.
no, can you imagine?
Oh, I want to do it.
You should.
Slide these bad boys off.
Here, like, here you go.
Can you shine my bare feet?
Oh my god, my toenail.
It's like a Dwight Schrute thing.
shine my toenails.
Okay.
All right,
So I had one that she thought it was really nice when men were responsive. Like, they are timely, like responding to you when you're talking to them, and like hold good conversation and are actually listening. She said that was really attractive. So responsiveness.
yeah, I like that. In person and in text message. Like I think so much of our interactions are via text these days. It's nice to talk to a good texter.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's all about like you feel that they give a shit.
It's nice when they bring up something that you didn't think they were paying attention to also, and you're like, oh, okay, you were listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were paying attention
It's nice.
and like actually absorbing what you're talking about, which is
Yep.
nice. Yep. Because they care.
Yep.
All right. So I asked two of my girlfriends from college, my BFFs from college, and the first response I got was the turn on was a big black cock.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Or BBC, as she abbreviated.
Doctor Who?
Now, since she married a big black man, then I genuinely think she's serious about this. She's having his baby in January. But that was the very first response I got. So BBC. On the other side of the coin, her turn off was white veiny dicks.
Oh my god.
Carrie Beth Holler, I love you.
Big black cock.
Yeah, so I don't feel like we need to comment on that.
No.
Really, it's fine. It's
really.
pretty self-explanatory. But the other BFF, Sandra, something to add? No. So Katie Ellen, I should say. She says her turn-ons are chest hair and beards. She likes a hairy man, which I am not against. I'm married to a very hairy man.
I like it. I used to not like it.
I like it's
Oh
just
my
something
God.
like visceral, like
Oh, it's
so manly about
Yep.
chest hair and beards. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yep.
I'm
it
down.
brings out the cave woman in me.
Oh wow. Yep.
Just want to grab a handful of that chest hair?
I do. I
Right.
just want to dig my hands into it.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, tangled up in it.
Oh dear.
Okay, here we go. Sexy. Someone who truly cares about you and your feelings. Self-sufficient. Smart. And polite.
Yeah.
Smart, I think, is underrated.
I think so too.
It's nice to have a conversation with someone that's like intelligent and can like come back at you. Like if you're throwing out some bullshit, they can be like, hey, cut that out.
yeah. Or did you think about this perspective? Or yeah.
Oh my God. If some man came up to me and was like, can I offer you another perspective? And we were having a conversation, I think I'd just take my pants off.
You should stay away from my husband because he's full of nothing. Oh yeah, but devil's advocate.
Actually is not the same as may I offer you another perspective?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Henry, he is full of perspectives.
Actually,
I had someone. Well, I think the nice is also not overrated. Well, kind of. There was a comment someone made about like guys being nice to, I guess, like people in the workforce. Like it tells a lot about a person. And that just goes for people in general. But like if you're on a date and the guy's like super rude to your waiter or whoever,
Ugh,
like
huge red flag.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. Or just to anyone at all, bartender, like anyone. I'm just like, all right,
Yes.
totally uninterested.
Totally agree.
Yep.
Agreed. 100%. Susie, do you have another one to read?
No, that's
Okay.
it for that one.
Katie?
All right, so these are going to come from Instagram. Are we reading Instagram names? Okay, so Liv Bees says, someone who is honest, knows what they want, responsible, funny, and smart. And so with responsible, I have a related one. This was both a turn-off of someone who's responsible and a turn-off for someone who is responsible. My friend said that she was dating a doctor who continuously let his power get turned off because he was too lazy to pay the power bill.
What the hell?
And he went on vacation in Europe and then sent her a text and asked her to pay his power bill
No.
because he had forgot and they were going to disconnect his power and his pets were there.
What?
So she said that was very unsexy and she dumped him.
Yes, as she should have. Good for her.
What the fuck?
It's amazing how there are. I know a few doctors who, like, they think less of these type of things because they make so much money, and they think like, oh, I'm supposed to do that type situation. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Auto pay's a thing for a reason.
it's so easy.
It's so easy. You don't even have to think about it. They just take
You
it.
can do it overseas. Use your card. Go on. Like, what? Why was that even an issue? That's nuts.
Yep. He was just too lazy. So I guess laziness was also the turnoff there.
Yeah.
And then something that Liv mentioned as well was honesty, which I think is big. Like, just be fucking honest. It makes things so much easier. And like knowing that you don't have to worry about whether or not this guy is lying to you, that's sexy to me. Like, I don't want to have to worry about that shit.
No.
All right. So another one that I got was a turn on is humor. Like a good sense of humor.
Yep.
I think that's absolutely a guy who can laugh at himself and find the humor in any situation. Like, I really appreciate that.
That was one of mine too.
And then, let's see. Oh, Carrie Beth again. She says, I like a man who, if I run full speed at them, I don't knock them over. That's how you know you're sexually compatible. We need her on here. Need her on this podcast at some point. She's a cop. She's amazing.
Hell yeah.
She takes no shit from no men.
Love it.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't want to date someone skinnier than me.
Yeah, that I actually put that on mine as well. Like, I
No.
Nothing against skinny guys. It's just not for me.
just not smaller than me.
Nope.
Like,
I need at least a little pudge.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like the Jolly Green Giant next to you. Like, nope.
Like skinny arms on a guy.
Or legs. Legs are the worst too. Oh God.
I could deal with skinny legs.
No, because I got some big legs.
You
If your
think
legs are
so?
skinnier than mine, no.
No.
No, it's gross.
Yeah, it's bad.
yeah. Next thing you know, you're sitting next to each other at a Michael Moore documentary, and you look over, and he's got like these little toothpick legs, and your thighs are like, like this isn't gonna work. Speaking from experience, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Got
And
it.
sometimes you see him naked and you're just like,
Oh, that's all
What?
there is, huh?
Oh God.
pants. I mean, I thought with the pants, they were just a little bit bigger, but nope.
I have one, honesty and trust. I mean, that's pretty simple. Willing to stand with you and be there for you no matter what.
Yeah, I like that loyalty.
Oh yeah.
That's a really good one.
I like dark hair and no facial hair.
Really? Okay.
Fit, but not too fit.
Okay.
Yes.
I do think it's not sexy when a guy is so obsessed with his fitness.
Agreed.
Like,
When they like are at the gym literally like 4 hours a day or something like
Yeah,
that. Like ridiculous.
yeah, and they just want to be cut up, and they're like, that's all they talk about because that's all they know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Sure, I get if it's like a passion and maybe they are really into doing competitions and things. But it gets to a point where you're like, okay.
Yeah. Like, it's okay to have a little body fat.
I don't want like the veiny looking guys. They're scary looking. I don't.
I think this is a great time to throw out the Hossware comment of has a power belly.
Yes.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
You want to read that whole thread because they mansplained to us real hard, and we had to
Yeah.
put them in their place.
So that's a big turnoff, and I should have mentioned that earlier, is that offering a different opinion and it being intelligent is so much different than mansplaining. Like, don't fucking talk down to me. I'm probably smarter than you. So yeah, Hossware says, has a power belly. And then we responded with, you know how we feel about power bellies. And then Hossware responded with, great for cold weather snugs. Also, always down for tacos. Hashtag big boy season.
True. All true things.
And then we said, don't fucking mansplain thick boys to us. We know what we like. And also, you're not wrong. And then they said, crying, laughing emoji.
All right.
Yes.
That was the whole conversation.
great.
I do love a thick boy. Holy shit.
yeah.
So then they are talking about what they find sexy in a man.
Yeah.
So then they find men sexy.
They're
They
gonna be
find
like that.
themselves sexy is what it is.
Hashtag confidence is key.
It's that thick fit. And they're like fit, but
No, yeah, like I like guys who are big and strong, but not like cut.
no cut.
Like I want a thick boy. I want a big old strong teddy bear just to like wrap me up and just like make me feel small and tiny. And
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think I have a blue collar kink. I'm realizing this about myself. Like a man who worked with his hands and is like all big. And,
Yeah.
You did come up on romance novels.
yeah. No, romance novels, they're all billionaires for no fucking reason.
They own a construction company.
Yeah.
Even still, no, they're cut. They have 6-packs, 8-packs. That's what takes me out of romance novels so many times. They're like, Logan's abs were clearly defined. I'm like, fuck Logan.
But I was thinking more like the
eat a
blue
cheeseburger.
collar.
Abs. Like I don't
Is
mind.
Logan?
There's always a Logan. There's always a Luke. There's always a Rhett. There's
Who's the guy in our book and the one you got?
Beck.
Beck.
Yeah, there's Beck and Logan in the two that we're reading right now.
I like when they have like two abs when they're like kind of chunky, but like they're still.
They've got that bend in the middle.
Like there's two like so, I don't know.
They only work on those upper two.
Like they've kind of stopped working out as often, but they still go enough where they're like.
No, I don't want to see your abs. I don't want to see them. I want to sink into them is what I want to
I
do.
like them.
I like a pair of love handles.
Something to grab onto,
They're
right?
called love handles for
They can
a
have
reason.
both.
Yep.
So a little bit of abs and some love handles.
Also, very sexy is like farm boy strength.
Yes, that's okay.
When they're like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty. Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like that goes along with the blue collar kink that
Yeah.
I have. Like,
There's something about that that just fucks me up. Like,
They're so
you don't
strong.
look strong, but
damn boy,
you could
strong.
totally, you could pick me up.
Can you pick this cooler up and take it out to the beach for me? Thanks.
Can you pick me up and like maybe slam me against the wall?
Yeah. How much did that halo weigh? Oh my god.
I have one. Love a strong jawline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Deep brown eyes are hot. Big shoulders turn me on.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think mine was shoulders too.
And then a
Fuck,
bunch of
there's
responses were like, "Oh my god, yeah, jawline." Like a million people.
Yeah.
But I can't. Like with beards, I can't see the jawline.
You can if it's a nice trim beard.
With a beard, you can fake a good jawline. That's the thing with a beard. Like you can trim it up so that your beard is square, so it looks like it's growing off of a square jawline.
And you could just look a little more manly, like where some guys would just have like a straight up baby face, like, and he without his beard, child. Like, yeah. I mean, he's cute without it, but like, oh god.
I mean, y'all have seen Henry with. No, you haven't seen Henry
I
without
saw
his
a
beard. You
picture.
saw a
I saw the
picture.
picture.
Totally different person. What the hell?
Yeah, literally a different person.
A child.
How do you guys feel about noses? I like a nice, like, solid nose.
Yeah.
Like an interesting nose.
I don't mind if it's like kind of bumpy and crooked as long as it fits their face. Like if it looks, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if it's different and big. Like
I'm here for big noses.
yeah. Same.
I don't have strong feelings about noses,
Like a
but I
good
do have
shot.
strong feelings about teeth. Like they need to have good teeth.
So that was the third thing.
I don't
Not the
mind
third.
crooked teeth though. Like or I don't know. I've dated guys with like some funky, not funky, as long as they look like they're clean. Like mine are crooked. I don't want people. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's so. I
Your
feel
teeth
like
don't
as
look
long as they're-
bad.
Yeah, no, your teeth are
As long
fine.
as they're clean.
But there is such a thing as a bad looking
If
smile.
they're missing teeth.
They smile and you're like, you shouldn't smile.
Just like the dudes at work said, you gotta have all your teeth.
Yeah. Yes. Oh God. Especially if they're missing like the front teeth. Plus.
Or a nice set of falsies.
Some dentures.
And I don't want to see you take them out.
You know.
Yeah, this is what Krista said. A great smile can go a long way, but the sexiest thing is a man that can make me laugh, like really laugh.
Yep,
And I agree. 100.
very true.
Do we have more sexies?
Oh yeah, we have lots on Instagram.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try and read it. Lig Land Legit says takes responsibility. Are you taking a selfie right now? Yes, you are.
No. Maybe. Got me.
Anyway, Ligland Legit says takes responsibility, which totally agree. Like, be responsible for your your actions, for what you need to get done in life. Like, just take responsibility for that. I think that's very sexy. Someone who can like live their life without help, which seems like a normal thing to ask of somebody, but is surprisingly rare. Like,
And I agree on that one for sure. That's a big one, I think.
yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Like, it's 2 words, but it goes a long way.
I actually have another one.
Go for it.
This comes from a gay man.
Okay.
So different perspective. I love guys with a good sense of humor. Physically, I love a good chest and arms. I like guys that have interesting thoughts and intelligence. I get turned on when a guy fixes stuff. Okay. Honestly, the simplest things. When we had a yard, I'd get so turned on when he'd cut the grass.
That's fair.
These are all the sexy stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Watching a man,
Handy.
again, back to my blue collar thing.
Well, I put on my list, I like a man that can make something tangible or like music.
Yep.
Just watching him create something out of nothing. Yeah. Give me some of that.
Or when you're like, hey, can you fix this for me? Can you hang up this picture for me? And he's like, of course.
Yeah,
And he
it's
like
easy.
just does it, and it's like takes 2 seconds, and you're like, oh, fuck, that would have taken me so long.
Oh, thank you so much.
That goes hand in hand with like not being as smart when putting stuff together, and it's like I want to help you, but you're not doing it right. But I don't know, fix something even if you're bad at it.
Yeah,
That-
watching them try sometimes
just
is
try.
adorable.
Yeah, that's fine. Ugh.
All right, I've got one on Instagram that says, well, the specific thing she says is, I just lost it. I have to scroll back. Okay. Starts my car in the morning for me because it's cold as fuck.
God.
Like, that's considerate. So does considerate small things like that.
My dad used to do that for me.
That's
and
so
then he'd always
sweet.
have a cup of coffee for me too.
That is adorable.
And I'm like, what?
What did you do to deserve him?
Nothing. I know.
That's so sweet.
That's sweet.
My personal favorite from the Instagram comes from Coconut Berry, and it's does as he's told.
Oh,
That's right. They just need to follow
ties in-
directions sometimes. Sorry.
Ties into mine, which I like a man that's a little bit scared of me.
I love it.
You did say that.
I do. I like it. If I can get mad at them, and they're like, oh.
I like someone who takes charge.
I don't think that's ever going to happen for me.
No.
I've yelled.
It's a face. Ryan says he can see it in my eyes when like I'm really pissed, and he's like it's really scary because you don't really get mad that often, but when you do, it's like really scary, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
See, when I get mad, I either start crying or I start laughing.
I'm a crier.
Yeah,
I'm an angry
I
crier.
hate that though. I'm the same way.
That was like my mom growing up. She'd yell at us, and then we'd all be like,
so bad.
we'd all start laughing.
Oh, and there's nothing worse than laughing at someone when they're mad. Like, that's the worst thing you can do.
just because it was just her. And then she'd be like, guys.
You can't picture Party Laura mad.
She'd try.
Yeah.
Like, Mia, this is how I'm going to be. It suck, but oh well. All right.
Another one from Instagram is supports your victories instead of finding them threatening or emasculating.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's huge. So,
Damn.
not being intimidated by your success as a woman, I think that's very sexy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mike's very, like, pushes me to do more.
Yeah,
That's good.
To, like, grad school, he's like, do it.
Hell yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Yes, girl. When you started
it in
Yep.
the summer. Well, I haven't gotten in yet,
Your
but
job
I
pays
will.
for it
You
too.
will.
That's heck yeah.
you will. Yeah, it's exciting. It's amazing. It's the best feeling ever when it's over. If it makes you feel any better, something to look forward to. Like, there is literally no better feeling than when I finish grad school.
Hell yeah.
It is amazing. All right, another one from Instagram is from Grace_swearing in. I love a good man of integrity. I think one of the sexiest qualities in a man is when he stands for what is right.
Except for when
Fist
you like
emoji, heart eyes emoji, star emoji.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, having integrity and knowing what matters and what's important to stand up for. I think that's very sexy. Like a guy who doesn't just go with whatever and who isn't a Trump supporter.
Number one on my list of turnoffs. Republican.
Even a Republican. I can handle a Republican.
Yeah.
But a Trump supporter,
Yeah.
I can't. I'm doing the Trump hands right now on accident. I'm doing my little hand thing.
It's huge.
It's huge. I hate it.
That was so good. That sounded just like him, I'm pretty sure.
It's huge. I hate it.
But
Sorry.
no, that was good. You're doing good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm doing my best
Keep practicing.
here. I practice in front of the mirror a shameful amount.
I could tell. You're getting better.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
Oh my God.
All right. Does anybody else have any listener submissions?
No.
I don't have any more sexy things. I have the turn.
Okay, yeah.
Now.
Okay, let's.
I have some from the list we made earlier.
Okay.
Talked about beards. Pretty eyes. Expressive eyes.
Yes.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a pretty color, but like if they're like very expressive with their eyes.
They get kind of
Think
squinty
that's-
when you smile.
Yeah.
I think a lot can be said for kind eyes.
Yeah.
Like there are people who have like, or men who have like genuinely kind eyes and they just are very warm and welcoming, and that's very sexy.
I think it says a lot when you can look at a man and know he's like really into you. Like you can see it in their eyes.
I wrote down on my list that look. Like we all know
Yup.
that look. Like when he looks at you and it's just like all warm and fuzzy because he loves you so much. Like that's the look right there.
Then
That
there's
is so
the
sexy.
second look where it's like you've done something and like you know he wants to fuck your brains out. Also very sexy.
Yes.
It's true.
It's a look.
It's true.
It's
thing.
a look.
It's a look.
And we love it.
I also had man arms and
Yes. Big hands.
big hands. Yep. Those are hot. Also, nice legs. Can't be discounted. A nice tan is on the list.
The hip.
I don't
V.
remember putting that one on there.
Okay.
But adventurous with food
Yes.
is really important to me.
God.
You have to be willing to fucking try everything.
If all you
Chitlins?
order is chicken
You haven't
nuggets.
had a chitlin, don't even fucking text me. I don't want to.
Turnoffs are picky eaters.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
overall.
At least be willing to try it.
I'm like, you're just not going to eat that just because,
You don't think you're going to like it?
yeah, you haven't even tried it yet.
I mean, I dated that guy that only ate hamburgers and Doritos
Oh,
and drank
no.
Mountain Dew.
No.
And microwave bacon.
Not good.
Ugh.
Not good.
I want someone with nice hair, which goes along with hygiene. You can have long hair, and that's fine. It may look good on you, but if you don't clean it, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we need that Fabio
Nice,
hair
soft.
up in here.
Want to run my hands through it.
Yep. Agreed. And I think that goes into just general hygiene.
Oh yeah.
Like if you can grow a good beard, still keep it trim, keep it clean. If you can't grow a good beard, shave it off. Don't try. If you're not good at it,
If
don't
it's scraggly,
don't. And the neck beard, don't do neck beard.
no.
I know so many people who have neck beard and they just shouldn't. Don't
Yeah.
do it. It's not sexy.
It's just unnecessary.
It's unnecessary. Shave it off. You look better, I promise.
Do you want to look like you live in your mom's basement? Because you do.
You want to look like a dungeon master? Because you do.
Oh God.
Next on my list for sexy was Dungeon Master. So rude.
So weird.
I'm just kidding. Next on my list was funny.
I think smell goes with it too. Hygiene, smell. We talked about this, Hannah.
Shit. A good smelling man.
Cologne or not, sometimes you just don't have to wear anything. And if you've been working a little bit, like not that you stink, but like you smell in a good way. Like you've had a day, but like you smell good.
Have y'all ever like walked by a complete stranger and caught a whiff of it? And
Yes.
they're like, I would fuck your brains out.
That's the next snap. That's where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That-
They just smell good. I'm just like, oof.
Yeah. No, that's the
Yeah.
smell. Like,
I like when you can like smell their like, I guess BO like over their cologne, so it's like a mix of like
Musk.
I like a nice musk. Yeah, I guess it's those pheromones.
it's 100%
yeah, for sure.
pheromones. That's
so
literally
weird
all
how
it is.
our bodies are made to,
Detect
like, on purpose.
That is for me. That is an instant panty soaker.
how weird, though.
Like, I'm like, fuck.
I think that's the most interesting, like, scientific thing is the science of pheromones. Like, I used to watch, I think there's Discovery Channel or History. One of those has, like, the science of sex. And I watched that one time and they had, like, this woman smell different t-shirts and, like, say, like, these guys had worn t-shirts for, like, 2 days in a row. And then she would smell them and, like, say whether or not she thought they were, like,
Yeah.
they smelled good or not, basically, which is, like, the most basic thing. But, like, it's so true. Some guys, just the pheromones match up.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've been around guys where I'm like, I don't like your personality at all, but my body chemistry really likes your body chemistry. So let's see what happens
And
here.
same with women, we put off more when we're ovulating.
Oh, do we?
Oh,
We do.
gosh,
When we're
yeah.
ovulating, our pheromones are higher, and
There's a
therefore
scent.
guys are more attracted to us
It's crazy.
on purpose to make babies.
Yep. That's what we're here for, folks.
It's incredible.
It used to be what we were here for.
I mean,
Times they are changing, Susan.
no, times have changed, but that's like scientifically.
It is. It's so weird how sometimes some things like this are so animalistic.
Yep.
And like,
Crazy.
you know, even getting pregnant and having a baby, it's like the most animalistic thing ever.
It's true.
It's so nuts.
There's nothing sophisticated about having sex.
Oh, no.
Like,
You think about it.
No.
now.
oh God. it's so animalistic.
I just think it's funny. Like, we're the only, like, we watch porn. Well, that's stupid. Like, I don't, right? Like, there's no other mammal creature out there that has that.
Well, it's because no other mammal
Yeah.
or creature
They're not
has.
that far ahead, obviously, but like,
Well, they don't have to practice impulse control
just so
either. They can just,
funny.
if they want to have sex, they go and
have
hump
sex.
something.
It's just so funny. It's
true.
Blows my mind.
Whereas we're like, we'll just watch something and that's
Y'all
a
don't do
good-
that?
You don't.
Y'all don't just start
hump
humping
something?
whenever it's time?
Yeah, I do that all the time. Especially trees. you
Maybe
know.
that's why I like can't keep a job.
Pillows.
Yeah, she's a great employee, but she has this humping problem that we just couldn't get past.
Hey, I just wanted to mention that Katie's just been humping a lot recently, like a lot more than normal.
She gets so much work done, but it's like
It's really
all
distracting the other employees here. Pretty sure she squirted all over that guy's keyboard.
wet. I work in the field, honey. There's no keyboards.
I'm sorry. You're right.
All over the windows.
You squirted all over some brand new windows.
the countertops.
Those granite tops just get me going. Oh, the Moroccan tile. Ugh.
Give them a good shining. It's fine.
Watching you just start
Wax
humping.
on, wax off.
You gotta bite the lip.
Okay.
All right. So one of the things I have on my list before we move to the turnoffs, a guy who doesn't take himself too seriously or take anything too seriously in life, like that's a major turn on for me. So a guy who can laugh through any like awkward situation or uncomfortable situation, like that's a major turn on for me. Like just don't take it so seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Life goes on. We'll figure it out. But if they get in their own heads and like get super anxious and like worked up about something, I'd have no time for that. I'm
No,
not interested in it.
that's what I do.
Leave it up
I
to
get
the
anxious
females.
over shit.
Yeah, we're not dating though, Sandra. So that's cool.
I'm just thinking if I have had a guy who was as anxious as I am, it would not work. No.
No, oh my god.
no, like I need someone who rolls with the punches and whatever happens, happens, man.
Yeah, I'd say for me, top sexiest things: dark hair,
Okay.
darker eyes, just all of that. Don't know why I dated the first guy I ever dated. Blonde hair, blue eyes. What the fuck?
I don't see you with the blonde hair. blue
Ew,
guy,
no, me either. It was awful.
Ew.
It sucked. That's when I was trying to be doughy. Say Chanel.
Dowie. Dowie.
And then I think it's really sexy. I don't know, maybe if this isn't sexy, but when I've had a really, really bad day, and this is just Mike, and he just makes me feel so much better. He makes me laugh and offers to take me out to eat because he knows I've had a bad day.
Oh, Michael.
I like
And he says, "What can we do? What can I do to make you feel better?" And then he says that, and I'm like, and I start crying, and he's like, "That's not what I'm trying to do here."
That's good though.
Yeah.
He's taking initiative and like making a decision for you.
Oh my God. And
which
then
I
when he
like.
vacuums,
Yeah, there you go. Love when a man vacuums.
I think we've missed a really important one, and it's a man that can make you come.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's a given though.
yes,
Yeah.
that's, yes.
It's not a given.
No, I'm
it's
not
not
gonna-
a given.
Should be.
And actually cares enough to try. Like,
even
make it
after they have come,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
they
Like, just
still
Yeah.
do it.
Exactly.
Make sure to get. I think it's hot when a guy wants to just please you sometimes and is totally okay with just doing that and not even doing anything else after that. Like offers to do it and is like, listen, I knew you're having a rough day. I'm just gonna do this for you, and that's all we have to do. I'll be like, oh, what? Like, are you sure?
Yeah, you
But it's
gotta be
nice.
considerate.
Fuck yeah.
You gotta be
Like, hell
considerate.
yeah.
No, like if I come, will I be even interested in going down on her afterward? If not, you should probably go down on her right now.
Yeah.
Or do something.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't about you. All about you. Like,
Take
this
the
should-
initiative and make sure she finishes first.
Yep.
Because it takes women longer.
It does.
Takes a lot more.
Sometimes.
It does.
It's weird how it...
And God, it does not take men long. Most men. Some men.
No.
I don't know what it is. It's crazy.
There's nothing worse than being like really worked up and like getting at it and then it's over and you're just like,
What the fuck?
Well, what now?
I was prepared for 35 minutes and we're at minute 6.
That's when you just have your little drawer next door.
Hand it to him. I just like, get out. Get out.
Either you stay,
need
you
you.
just sleep through this, or you get the fuck out of here. Things are about to get weird.
Just take initiative. Just do it. Make the decision.
That's a good one, though. Good.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a great
Good
one.
job, Katie.
Thank
I didn't
you.
even think about that.
Thank you.
Lord.
God. Put a lot of work in my list.
I like when they like talk you into doing something too. Like that you're not obviously being overly persuaded, but if I'm like having a rough day, kind of like how Mike's like, well, what can I do? Like, let's go out. And they're like, well, let me just take you out to dinner. And you're like, no, I want to stay inside and be, you know, a bum and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, just persuade me. That's fine. Make a decision. I'll say yes, probably. Most of the time. I don't know. It's nice when they like surprise you or just like, no, I'm taking you out my treat, blah, blah, like, you know, whatever. I like that. Takes a little nudge sometimes.
I did. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like it.
A lot.
And a man who's good with his finances.
What are we at?
Okay. An hour and 1 minute before any reference to Dave Ramsey came up.
He knows I was thinking about him the whole time. So
I know. It's to the point, like, I follow him on Instagram now, and I'm like, he is kind of handsome.
He's not a bad looking man.
He's not a bad looking man.
he wears nice jeans.
He's got a beautiful smile.
He's got a lovely family too. They look like really good people.
They probably are. Like, he'd probably drink a McUltra with you and talk about football.
No, that's a good Christian man. I don't know if he'd drink a McUltra.
Mick Ultra is what the Christian men drink because it's
Is
like,
it? I was thinking more of like the baptismal wine.
I
A
don't
little
know.
Manischewitz.
I grew up in both the Baptist church and the Seventh-day Adventist church, and neither one of them drank wine or danced.
Dave Ramsey totally goes to a Presbyterian church.
I was almost thinking Unitarian.
I feel like he's not a Baptist.
I don't know. He gives the whole 10% of his income to the church.
To the Presbyterian church.
Maybe.
Or maybe, hopefully, Lutheran. They're better.
Maybe Methodist now.
I don't know.
Methodist
Lutherans
is in between the Lutheran is more like
Very
Catholic.
liberal.
Closer to Catholic than any of them.
I don't know if I would go liberal on the Catholics.
in some ways they drink.
They just have more fun.
You know,
Forgiveness
unless
with
it's a wedding.
Catholics.
They don't judge nearly as often. This is a good topic. Let's talk about all the different denominations of the church.
We have had a request for talking about spirituality or religion.
Ooh.
So I think after the break we should do that.
Okay.
For sure.
I can get into this.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So one I had on my list that hasn't come up yet is a man's voice. Like, if you're talking to him on the phone, you're like, you could just read me a book and I would go to sleep. Like, God, I love a good, deep Morgan Freeman type voice. Damn.
Just calming.
I like it when a man puts on his like business voice, because everybody has three voices. You have your regular voice with your friends, you have your business voice, and then you have the voice when you're talking to your mama.
Yep. All true things.
Yes, like
Ryan's mama voice is very annoying. I don't like it. It's too country, but his business voice is like very smooth.
I like their like business voice / if they're getting kind of frustrated with you and you're like,
Susie,
like you're not mad at me, but like, I'm like, sorry.
Be mean to me,
It's
Daddy.
really attractive. No, not like that. Well, maybe
Stab
a little.
me.
I mean, we did talk about like a light choking like a few episodes ago. I'm just saying. No, I like when they get kind of angry. I'm like,
Okay.
hit me with your car. No, God, run me over, and then back up. No,
Those ridiculous things.
I knew a girl who was really into like being choked to the point of almost passing out,
that's terrifying.
and the guy she was with wouldn't do it, and she was like, I
Why
don't
would
want to
you
be with
want
him
it?
then.
That's such a.
That was a deal breaker?
That was her deal breaker. That's what she was into.
I've accidentally gotten to that point, and it's terrifying. And I've been like, oh no.
But people have died, honestly,
Yeah,
doing that.
It's bad.
Look, it's not me.
I know.
It was her.
It's a friend, in quotes.
And I
No, it really wasn't me. I like a light choke. I don't want to pass out.
I don't like being choked.
a light.
like a little bit of that.
Every now and again, I'm just like,
I bruise easily too, so like,
I want my airways free and clear the whole time.
No.
Sometimes it gets to a point where like I do panic and I'm like, wait.
I've definitely been
Whoa. I've listened to too much murder mystery. I need you to back up.
Like, is this how I'm gonna die tonight?
God,
ridiculous.
please.
Wouldn't that be the worst way to go?
Or the best.
No, or the best. True fact.
But
Hit it right at the climax.
It would just be like the
Just go
stupidest
dark.
way to go. Like, you just go. Your family would be like,
definitely be in the
damn it.
Darwin Awards, man.
You idiot.
Dumbass.
I think that goes in with the being scared of you thing.
and then your
Haunt your ass.
the guys, whoever's choking you is gonna go to prison.
Maybe not.
That would suck.
Yeah, it would be, what, second-degree manslaughter?
But it's like you like.
But then it's like, what court would convict? Every lady on that jury is going to be like, yeah, I love a light choke. Right?
They're like, oh well.
Unless Hannah's on it. I don't know.
I'd be like, no, fuck you, you're guilty. You should have known.
I feel like there are telltale signs to lighten it up.
But I mean, if you're in the
Yeah,
dark.
like when the girl turns purple
Yeah.
and is like, stop.
But if you're in the dark,
When
come
she's
on.
like,
She's not moving anymore.
No reaction. Probably.
No, when she stops fighting, that's not a good sign.
when you feel her vagina loosen up
Too late at that point.
and her face is white, she's probably dead.
You should probably administer mouth to mouth at that point.
It's like it's a little past that
And
point.
get out of town.
Change your name.
Hope
Oh
you
my
wore a
God.
condom.
What are we doing?
We are telling people how to get away with murder right now.
Right now, what do you guys find unattractive?
Oh,
I don't like a baby dick.
who does? Who wants a
Oh,
tiny
micro
little
pee-pee?
shrimp dick?
Shrimp dick.
Not me.
What if somebody did?
Why would
There's
you
somebody
like
out there
that?
that likes it.
Y'all both talked at the same time.
I'm sorry. There's somebody out there that likes it, I'm sure.
Why? Why?
Different folks, different
You might as
strokes.
well date a woman with like a giant clit. It's like the same thing.
It's not the same thing. That's not the same
You can
thing.
get pregnant with one and the other one you can't. There's no risk involved.
The other one can't penetrate you, though.
I mean, they probably can.
With a
Big
clit?
enough? I don't know.
How big is this clit?
Bodybuilder women.
Well,
are
when you go
ginormous.
female to male, they elongate your clitoris.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like a literal penis. I got into the really dark side of like YouPorn one day. I don't know how I got there, but I was like, whoa. And it wasn't even like I was watching it for fun anymore. I was just like really interested.
This was
I like,
for
what the
science.
fuck is this? Yeah, it was.
You're not even masturbating anymore. You're just like,
No, I was literally just sitting there like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it was bad.
I'm just curious
I had to
now.
watch a Disney movie afterwards. I felt very uncomfortable. I was like, my brain right now. Lady in the Tramp? Yes. Fuck.
such like a flip side of like,
Bad.
I know sometimes when I watch porn, I feel so guilty afterward. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with me? And then
Close the tab. Close it. Just throw your phone
Clear
away.
history.
clear
all
history.
time.
Okay, let me go like, I don't know, take a shower. And then I don't
Yeah. Watch a
Clean
kids'
everything.
clean my whole house, put some nice jazz music on, and do it all over again.
I feel like the jazz would get you back in the mood. You're like, fuck. Here we are, square one.
Full circle. When are we talking about porn on here? After the break.
After
Katie,
the break. I'll
brace yourself.
I'll fucking do it. I'll do it.
you're
That's fine.
our holdout right now.
I'll do it after the break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to clear all my history, and then I'll do it after the break.
Okay. You don't have to talk about anything you're not comfortable with.
We don't
Yes,
have
I
to talk
do.
about
I'm going to
giant
bring it
clits.
all out in the open.
We don't have to talk about specific things that we watch, just things that we've seen.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good point.
I mean, like, we're not seeking it out. We just saw it.
I mean, when you look up something, we get a whole page of stuff.
You get
So
a lot of
just-
results. Some of them you never wanted to see.
Yeah, like
Some of
giant
them
clitorises.
are mildly interesting. It just depends on.
Sometimes there's something to say about a shock factor where you're just like,
Yeah.
excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's awful. God.
But I guess in relation to little baby dicks is men that are not adventurous in bed. You gotta mix it up.
Yes.
I need all the positions. I need
Yep.
the 365 Kama Sutra. Let's try it out.
Right.
At least once.
Oh, yeah.
Don't stick with missionary. We need more than that.
And don't force me into doing butt stuff.
But if they're sweet about it and like are nice about it,
If you're gonna be nice about it, we can talk about it.
Like work you up to that point. They make butt plugs for a reason. Different size, like little.
It's a dirt factor. I just don't like it.
Just don't eat stuff
Exit
for a couple
only.
days and just like I don't know.
Exit. It is. It's exit only.
So I've seen recently, they make butt plugs now that have like little jewels.
Oh yes,
on
they're
the
cute.
stump. And I'm like, that's lovely.
Some of them have pigtails, like a little piggy tail.
Like but like the jewels, like it's got like little rhinestones on the butt plugs, and I'm like,
That's fucking weird.
that's actually kind of classy.
The jewels is cute. I've seen ones with legitimate pig little.
Like the curly pigtails. I've seen the raccoon tails.
What? Is it fuzzy?
There's butt plugs with raccoon tails on him.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
You might have a problem if
You have a very close friend who uses those. You should ask around. You probably don't remember that conversation, but I do.
Oh fuck.
There were a bunch of us over, and she was talking about her butt plug with the tail.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, I'm not judging. I'm just like, wow. You know, wow. Wow is really how I'm
Yep.
feeling.
Yeah.
Just wow.
Jeweled butt plugs are cute, but
The jeweled ones are cute.
I think they're cute.
They're cute. They come in all different sizes.
I've joined the dark side.
They don't look as vulgar. I really like them.
Wait, you're team butt stuff now?
Yeah.
Susan, this is a huge development.
When was I gonna bring it up?
I don't know. When did it happen?
We bought like a 3-set little practice thing, which I was like, okay, we could try. The first one, nothing, as it's like a large finger.
A thumb.
And then
perhaps.
the second one was a little scary. It's more the end of it where it gets really wide, where it's kind of scary. But to be honest, it's not that bad. We haven't made it up to the third size because honestly, that's terrifying. Probably not going to happen.
They're like beats.
And we haven't had actual penetration there yet. Just butt plugs. Okay. I don't hate it.
Why did you make that face?
It sounded weird.
You're just like, butt plugs.
No, we haven't gotten to the actual whatever yet. So
But all
we're
in
getting
all,
there.
to say, it's nice to have a man who's adventurous in bed
Yes.
and willing to try different things.
But will not pressure you if it's something you don't want to do.
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
Oh,
about it.
100%.
That's okay.
Like, let me put it in your butt first if you're going to be that big of a jerk about it. Yeah.
Okay, 100%. That is my argument. Prostate orgasms are apparently amazing. If you are not willing to go there and try it, don't fucking ask me to do it. I don't have anything in there that's like ultra pleasurable. I don't have a spot, as it were.
I think it feels good sometimes.
You have to be willing to let me put something in your butt if you want to put it in my butt. Tit for tat.
I don't want to go up Mike's ass.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I don't either. I don't want to go in anybody's ass. I don't like butts. I mean, I do like butts. I don't like the hole. I don't like the hole where the stuff comes out.
You don't like the anus.
Do you like the
Sphincter.
cheeks?
I like the cheeks.
Do you think a man would be open to a butt plug?
All I'm saying is if you want me to do it, you have to be willing to do it.
But would that be a turnoff if a guy's like,
No, it wouldn't be a turn off.
okay.
I think that goes into being of interest. Why not?
For sure.
Why not?
Heck yeah.
I mean, that's
I'm
where
not
their
against the
G
butt.
spot is.
No.
As long as they don't like say it to me, like, can you put it in my butt? I'd be like, please shut the fuck up. Like, if you just move your body around in a way that's like, okay, you want it, then that's different.
Like, we get it.
But don't say those words.
I know. Yeah, don't say it.
Yeah, maybe come up with a code word.
Okay, let's move on, right?
So something I have on my list of turnoffs is neediness.
Oh,
Yeah, like I don't need your needy ass.
No.
Like, be independent, live your own life. Don't be needy.
You needy ass.
Needy ass. Back to the butt stuff. Full circle.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Listen up.
Good
Was that an accent? Okay, this is just a weird paragraph, but turnoffs. Honestly, probably a lot, but I'm still addicted to boys. Specifically, usually gay men are more ... thoughtful, but sometimes they're not thoughtful.
What?
He said typically gay men are thoughtful, but I guess the person he's with is not thoughtful. Like doesn't think to do something special from time to time, doesn't shut drawers behind him.
Or leave cabinet.
I have to clean up after him all the time. when he farts naked. Oh my God. When Mike does that, I'm like, please leave. Please get out of here.
I agree. 100% agree.
When he farts naked.
Well, he said when he farts naked and then wants to get it on. I'm like, really?
Nope.
What?
I agree. God, ooh,
I
no.
think that's a big distinction between men and women. Like, women, if we walk around naked, the guy's like, oh, yeah.
But imagine if we
But
tooted.
if a man walks around naked, I'm like, put that away. Like, I don't want to see that
No.
flopping around everywhere.
I'm like, if I could see naked booty and some nice legs.
I don't want to see a man just walking around naked doing shit. Like,
See, Mike, if it's like flaccid. And
when Mike rocks around naked, he's just like rocks his dick all the time. He's like,
yes.
just like bouncing around.
I'm like, I guess I probably would do that too if I had a dick.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that it's the gif with the baby elephant that's like slinging his trunk around everywhere? I feel like that would be me.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
I would like to tell you guys a story about the first time I saw my gay boyfriend naked. I wasn't expecting it. We were sitting, in his mom's living room because we were like 18, and he was like, "I have to go to the bathroom." And we had been like kissing and stuff. Light kidding. Light kissing, heavy petting. Sorry. Light kissing, heavy petting. That. And he was like in the bathroom for hours. Not hours, minutes that were too long. And then he comes out and he's like naked and his dick is like super hard. And I was like,
Where'd that come from?
like, I'm not ready for this. And I think he was playing like probably Third Eye Blind. No joke. And I was like, I'm not ready for this. And I'm gonna go home. I'm really uncomfortable. So yeah, naked men when you're not expecting a naked man is not attractive.
Okay, so that's an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
Is the naked approach, which works 2 out of 3 times. Is that what they said?
I think
When you
I'm
just
gonna go with
show up.
less than that.
Yeah.
Because I was angry. When I left, I was angry. Because I was like, hey, we were having
do
a
you
nice
think that's
evening.
okay?
We were having a lovely evening. Little kissing, little,
Above
little
clothing,
touching.
petting?
We weren't ready for this.
It would probably work on me, honestly. Like, well, you're naked, you're hard. Let's see where this goes.
No, I need a little foreplay more than just some heavy
Yeah, I was
petting.
still wearing my pants. He hadn't even gone
I
inside
want
my
to get
underwear.
down to the point.
yeah.
No.
You just think we're going to jump into doing it?
First off, I'm dry as a bone, probably.
Well, now I am.
Well, yeah, that.
I'm shocked. I'm flummoxed.
shook.
I don't like it.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, I need a little foreplay.
Also, you didn't even ask like if you're on your period, like nothing.
Yeah, who knows if you had that chance
I
to
just feel like
shave,
it's something we should have talked about.
Womanscape.
Like,
Yeah.
we've only seen each other a couple times.
Agreed.
Then there are times where you don't need foreplay, but that's totally different. But
True.
you just come out of the bathroom.
All right. What are some other turnoffs that we've...
Ugly shoes.
Oh,
Bad grammar.
Yes.
Those are 2. A douchebag. Too cocky, rude. Someone who doesn't care about hygiene.
Too big of a temper. Too much of a temper.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
like
think
there's
that's...
aggressive and then there's you have a problem.
Yeah, guys who have like a hair trigger for their temper, that's really unsexy. Like if everything makes them mad, fuck you. I don't
Like you're an idiot.
Yeah. You're taking it too seriously.
Overprotective. Or what do they call that?
Being overly possessive.
Yeah.
Yeah, possessive.
Yeah.
That is not sexy.
Nope.
Like it's one thing for them to be proud that you're with them.
And be a little jealous. Like a little, if it's like a
Yeah.
situation that's warranted, but like,
I like a man that will protect my honor,
yes.
but I don't like a man that won't let me talk to any other man.
Yeah. Yeah, like a guy who doesn't care if you talk to other men, but he wants to make it very clear that you're with him.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's fine.
Heck yeah.
Like if someone's sitting on you at the bar and then they come up and put their arm around you,
Yes.
and you're like, yes,
Hello.
claim me.
This guy right here. Yeah.
Yup.
I agree with that.
Do you disagree? You can disagree.
No,
Sandra?
I don't know what I was going to say. Honestly.
All right, so something I have on my list is a sloppy or a mean drunk.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like I don't
mean
care.
drunks suck.
Yeah, I don't care if a guy gets drunk with me or around me. That doesn't bother me. But when they get mean or angry
fight.
when they're drunk, ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Like, fuck off. I'm not bailing you out of jail. I'm not breaking up your bar fights. Like, fuck off. Not interested.
Yeah. totally agree.
Yep. I will walk out of that bar in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know you.
Uber myself home.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So turn off for me would be superficial guys
Shallow, yeah.
who are shallow.
Yeah. Who don't look past the surface and get to know somebody. I agree with that.
And then wonder why they always have the same result when they date women. It's funny how that goes hand in hand.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's interesting too, because like we mentioned last time, someone with a good sense of humor, like, or a good personality, they get more attractive over time. So like when you first see them and you haven't interacted with them, you may not be attracted to them. But then once you get to know them, their personality really makes up for anything that wasn't initially attractive to you. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, guys who just ignore that, like, hey, I'm fucking delightful. How dare you? And they're like, well, you have a gap in your teeth, so I'm not interested. And, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Super annoying.
We're better off without them.
True facts.
Yeah. All right. Any other turn offs that we want to talk about?
Yeah.
You said Trump supporter, right?
Trump supporter.
Would like to reiterate that. Trump
Big-
supporter.
Big turn off.
Talked about BO.
Also, if you like really love Ronald Reagan, just don't even.
Take a fucking history
Yeah.
lesson.
And if you're like totally gun crazy, I get it's your right. Sure, have a gun, have a
Yep.
few. That's fine. Be smart. Keep them locked up. Don't be an idiot. But if that's all you talk about and all you think about, then you have deeper issues.
So maybe guys who just talk about one thing and it's like that's all they fucking talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Or guys who
Broaden your horizons, friends. Oof.
who only parrot what they hear.
Yeah, yeah.
Like who don't think critically about things.
They don't
Yeah.
deep or dig further and do their own research. They're just like, oh yeah, but like okay.
I heard on Fox News that Obama was
Ooh.
going to take my guns away, and then they're done.
Well, you're
Like-
an idiot. So.
Like, no, I was literally, I guess, early college. I was dating a guy, and I remember very distinctly, we were at a Mexican restaurant. We were talking about Obama, because this was like 2008, 2009. And he's like, Obama's going to take my guns away. And I was like, we're done here.
Like, how
we're,
about-
we're,
No,
this is over.
It's just sad that people believe that.
Yeah,
Have
like,
another
you
hobby.
think President Barack Obama is going to come knock on your double wide trailer and be like, excuse me, sir, I need you to give me all your guns. Thank you.
as long
very
as
much."
you have them like legally and you're not a fucking crazy person, like no one's gonna take them from you. Just don't
It's
be a
stupid.
dumbass.
People
yeah.
think
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, people who only get their information from Fox News, branch out, bros.
just
Like,
one. Yeah, nope.
And I think that goes for everybody. I think.
yeah, that goes for men and women.
'Cause
I've been
news-
horrified by women.
Do your research.
News sources, none of them are factual. I really don't think any of them are factual. Just
You have to watch like literally every single one to get somewhat kind of a general idea of what's actually going on, and then just do further research.
Yeah.
I listen to the New York Times, but then people say that that's liberal, and but to me, when I listen to it, I've never once thought that it's liberal.
Compared to Fox News, it's very liberal.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually like looking at BBC, British broadcast,
I feel like they're very everything
because
over there
they've got no skin in the
unfiltered
game.
shit.
Yeah.
They're just yeah.
Yeah, they've got no skin in the game, so they're just reporting it from an international perspective. And so I think that gives
Probably the best
a
perspective.
pretty balanced perspective.
The Associated Press, also a good source.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
pretty fair.
Yep. Just do your research. Don't be closed-minded.
Wow. Okay.
Anything else? Last call. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh my
ding.
god, I love screaming.
So, what are the takeaways here, men? What should men be doing and not doing?
Making us come.
Yes.
Not having little dicks.
Make us
If they
laugh.
can help it.
Make us laugh.
Make
us
us
come.
laugh.
Make us come. Make us laugh. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Don't judge me by how much bread
Don't-
I eat.
Not shave your beard.
Have good
trend.
hygiene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cuddle us
Oh,
when we
Just
need
love
it.
us.
Them power belly snugs right there, full circle.
Hold me. Sometimes you just want to be held.
Sometimes I want to be the big spoon though too. So be okay with
We did forget to talk
did
about
forget-
this.
yeah.
You have to be willing to be the baby spoon.
every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I
Just live with it. I like
90%
it.
of the time I want to be the big spoon.
I love it.
Really?
I
like
love
it.
big
But
spooning.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Put their
fucking-
face in their like neck, shoulder area. Just
You
hugging
get
them
that
from behind.
one arm in at the back.
Yep.
Wrap
one
that
arm.
other arm
Okay, beating
around.
up the chairs.
You get the fucking seatbelt.
Big spike.
Sorry. Yeah, you heard it. I'm passionate about the big spoon.
I feel that. I'm the same way.
Is your elbow okay?
Hell yeah.
I honestly didn't even feel it. I'm pretty dry.
You look like it looks like you hit it really hard.
I think maybe I did.
It is by far the loudest part of this entire podcast.
You're all welcome.
The sound wave is like top to bottom.
But yeah, like you get that fucking arm in and like you get the seatbelt action going. But also it's great because you can break away when you need
Yes.
to. Like they go to sleep and then you're just like,
Whereas
I'm
if you're
rolling over.
trapped in their
Whereas
arms,
some-
you
yeah.
can't go.
Yeah.
You're
Or
like, fuck.
sometimes they fall asleep and they like fall asleep on you almost. And then it's like my claustrophobia acts up and I'm
Dead
just like,
arm, my shoulder
this
hurts.
is how I die. I'm dying here tonight.
Yep, no.
He almost choked me out earlier and here we go. He's going to compress
like-
me to death.
Breakaway is good.
Or like if they're like a snore and they're like,
Oh,
oh my god, the back of your neck, turn
in
off,
your ear.
snores. I wasn't done with this at all.
You
So much
weren't.
more to
This
say.
is spiked.
Snoring sucks for sure.
Some brain neurons that are like, wait.
I mentioned a little spoon and shit hit the fan.
Yeah, but I think that's it. I want to be the big spoon.
Yeah.
I prefer Little Spoon, personally.
Like both.
To each their own.
Another thing I didn't mention, I am fucking weak for dimples. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think they're the most adorable things in the entire world.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they're so fucking cute. Just a guy, like when he smiles and he gets those big old dimples and like, ah.
I kind of never when a guy has like a slight speech impediment.
What?
Like a cute little, that sounds stupid. You all suck. No, like a little stutter, like if they're uncomfortable or something. I don't know.
The nervous silliness.
The nervous silliness. Why is it so different for
The
men?
Zoe Deschanel of men.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Joseph Gordon-Levitt of men.
Okay.
It was just like, Joey Deschanel. Not like that. Not
Sorry,
a lisp. Not a
That's
lisp.
so mean.
No. I just meant like if they kind of stutter because they're shy or like insecure at first. I don't know.
It is cute when they're nervous.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
A speech impediment was the wrong term to use.
Yeah.
A nervous stutter.
Yeah, there we go. Lord.
There was this one time when I was single and I was going home with this guy and I was going to go kiss him because he hadn't even tried to kiss me yet.
Oh, no.
He was so cute and so much fun. And I was like, come on, let's fucking make out. And he was shaking.
Aww.
I don't know. I was kind of like, stop. Stop. I want to kiss you.
Sweet.
And then I was kissing him and he started kissing and then he was just like, couldn't stop shaking.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like, are you okay? He's just like, laughing and
Oh, my God.
kind of like laughing. And then nothing happened because, I mean, it was sweet. I'm not,
Was it a turn
but
off?
I kind of was like, I want to.
Yeah.
I don't want you to shake. You got to make me shake.
Yeah.
But we went on another date and then he was fine. He's better. But then
Yeah.
I don't know what. Do you ever think about things and you're like, whatever came from that? Like, did I just stop talking to them, or
Yeah,
did they stop talking to me, or
Both.
I never remember how things ended, or it quote unquote ended because we weren't dating. It was just like a couple dates, and then I would think in my head like, what happened?
You just weren't interested. You know, there wasn't like a connection.
Like, I wonder if they were like so upset.
No, see, I fixate on that. So I'm like, where did this go wrong?
I never dated, so I have no idea.
I've only had maybe one other one like that. He was cute. He was fun, and we had a good time. But we just didn't click. You
Yeah.
just don't have that like. You're like, meh.
I
then
literally
you both
can't
just kind
remember
of- yeah.
the endings
Yeah.
or like the moment where we're like, this isn't gonna work because it
Not
never
that-
happened.
Not that memorable.
Yeah, just fizzled out.
Yeah.
It's just interesting how that happens sometimes.
A nice makeout session is really sexy. When
Yeah.
like
Good
it
kisser.
doesn't even necessarily lead to anything. Where it's just like making out, touching, maybe some light grinding.
Don't use too much tongue though.
but like a little lip bite.
Yes, the lip bite's the
Yes.
best. But don't like make my lip bleed. Like there's a fine line between.
Run me over with your car.
And then back up.
That's the second time that's been mentioned. No, I think making out is underrated. I really do.
Did we wake up Bean?
It's like lip bite. What? Run over with car.
Like you bitches.
He's like, you ladies are nasty. I'm leaving.
His little virgin ears.
Little ears.
He was like,
He lives with Party Laura. He's heard all this before.
Oh God. Oh God.
Jim didn't marry Porta Laura for blowjobs.
Okay.
I heard that today.
We should move on.
We should. Any last thoughts about turnoffs? We're at an hour and a half at this point.
Don't fart naked.
Yep.
I think this should just be an extended episode, honestly. Just raw and uncut.
I might.
Except for something.
Oh, don't
I
have
might
an
list-
uncut penis.
Another turnoff. Even though, okay, so back.
I know it's so bad, and I'm so sorry for anyone who has an uncut penis, but it's not.
I've never seen one in a sexual
You
situation.
don't want
but
to.
I feel so strongly about not doing that to
It's
a
like
baby.
a sea sponge.
Yeah, they're weird.
Like they just like. I could draw it.
Don't
for
you just pull it back? I mean, you pull it back and then it's a normal dick.
There's a lot of extra skin.
it's weird.
It looks like a deflated balloon. Like there's like a little.
Yes.
Damn, that's good.
And then
That's a good drawing.
You gotta like.
Can we
pull
put
it
this
down.
on
But if you pull it
Instagram?
down
We'll take
too
a picture.
far,
We'll put that on
it
the
hurts
Instagram.
them.
But you
So,
know what's
like,
kind of annoying? Because I dated someone who had that.
they're not that clean.
And
really
I
have
got a
to
lot
get
of
it
yeast
there.
infections. Yeah.
Oh.
During that time. And I think it was because of that. And I hated him, so fuck him. It's his fault. And anyway, but what was so annoying was like when you're having to go give a blowjob or something, you're like, well,
There's so much.
I got to pull the skin back
Oh, I
to
don't know
like
that I'd
get
wanna
it
put my mouth on
started,
it.
you know? Because you know when you're about to give a blowjob and they're little, and you got to get them big.
But then
and then
it's
with
like-
with that, it's weird. It's weird.
It's even.
With that, it goes into the how would we feel as women if we had to mutilate our genitals for men to find them attractive? It's fucked up.
It's
fucked up.
cleanly like health thing too. I think that's why they do it. A lot of the time it's.
But if more men had uncircumcised penises, I feel like more men would know how to take care of them.
I don't know.
This is true.
And you only think circumcised penises are aesthetically more pleasing because that's what you've been exposed to.
Look,
if
someone's
you'd
gonna
never
love
seen
it.
one, you'd be
Not
like,
me.
hell yeah, this fucking sleeve on this thing is great.
Anteater.
Oh my god, it is.
To be fair, I lost my virginity to a guy with an uncircumcised penis.
Oh.
And so, like, that was my starting point. And then after that, I'm like, this is so much better. So, like, I was originally exposed to an uncircumcised penis and then saw circumcised penises and was like, yes, better. I like this more. Because it's just, there's less floppy,
Yeah, I don't know.
extra skin to deal with. It's a lot. You don't know what to do with it.
I don't know. I just think
It's easier
I think
to
it's
hurt
weird.
them too.
It is
'cause, like,
weird.
if you,
No, you're right.
You
It's
wouldn't
weird.
like if you had a baby girl, you wouldn't cut off half of her clitoris.
No.
They
You
used
just
to do
wouldn't do
that.
it. But
Oh, they
I
do
mean,
that
some cultures
still
do it,
in
and
Still
in
fucked
the
up.
United States, it's banned. It's genital mutilation for female
Do
babies
men
is banned.
feel is this the thing where
It's
men
more
feel
sensitive.
better with their
yes.
skin?
Yes, it
They
has
have
way
better
more,
sex?
When you cut the foreskin off, you lose a lot of the sensitivity because you're losing like a lot of the nerve endings.
Well, damn, maybe it's on purpose so that they like calm down because men are so freaking
right?
crazy.
I mean, you'd have to ask the Jewish people about that because I think it started there.
I need to know.
I know. There's somebody that'll love it. It's not me.
I need to know the different.
like it.
How do we? We'll
Google
never
it.
know
Google it.
because
I mean, in order to know, I think you would have to go have your clitoris circumcised.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I mean, no.
Right.
I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
wouldn't want to do it.
have you ever like gotten a little too, done too much down there with a toy and had to lay off for a few days? It's probably a pretty similar, somewhat experience.
Like
I don't
Or
that.
know.
sore,
I just think it's fucked up to do to babies.
like chafing.
They don't remember.
No, they don't. It's so painless.
They
I mean,
don't,
that's
they
the
don't
thing.
remember, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Oh, of course they're gonna scream and cry, but
That doesn't mean it's their choice to have their genitals mutilated.
But in the long run, is it better? Like,
I think so.
so
I
what?
mean, I
This
think
is what
that's up
I'm
for them
curious
to
about.
decide.
There's lots of questions here, pros and cons. Of,
Should we ask for
This is
anyone that's
another episode, I
listening
think.
that has an uncircumcised penis? Please fill us in.
I mean, Mackenzie, we can cut all this. Mackenzie didn't circumcise Milo.
really?
I've seen a lot of, and we can cut this too, but like Middle Eastern boys.
Y'all say we can
little
cut this
babies.
like it's easy peasy. I'm
Nah.
the one editing.
None of them have They're not.
let's stop
It's
then. Let's
definitely-
move on.
all right, we'll move
All right.
on. Sorry.
We'll talk after.
We definitely got to put this picture up. But
All right, yeah. I'll upload that. It's Susie's illustration of an uncircumcised penis.
Okay.
All right. Last thoughts? Anything?
Nope.
Rounding
we're
it
good.
out. We're good?
Yeah.
All right. So next on the outline.
what we're thankful for, right?
Yeah. So we've talked about the things that are sexy and unsexy about men. Now we're going to talk about what we're thankful for and what we're grateful for because it's the week of Thanksgiving
Ow.
and we have a lot of things that we're grateful for. Am I introducing this? Was that
Yes.
Do you want to go first?
Well, I mean, I don't know what's on the outline.
You didn't
Says
put it on
Hannah.
my outline.
Yes, I did. It's me.
Oh.
Okay. So we're going to talk about what we're grateful for. So I personally am grateful for my job. I am so grateful to have a job that I genuinely love. I feel like I'm making a positive difference in the world. I work with amazing people. I love what I do, even though it's challenging and it's exhausting. I really genuinely love the work that I do. So I'm very grateful for that. And I'm also grateful for cheese. So I'm on the keto diet. I'm doing low carb, and cheese just meets all my needs. If I want a snack, cheese is there for me.
Now I want a cheese stick.
I have cheese sticks in the fridge for you, Susan. You can have one.
I just had a whole bowl of mac and cheese.
Girl, that wasn't how well. Have you seen me pour myself a bowl? Pour mac and cheese.
I just pour myself a bowl of cheese every now and then.
It's nice.
Yeah, I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for cheese. And of course, I'm grateful for my friends and family. So that was something we said. Like, obviously, we're all very grateful for our friends and family. Mm-hmm. We don't want to...
Our pets.
And our pets. I would consider them family.
Yeah.
Like, I'm super grateful for y'all. I love you both, all three of you, so much. Like, and I'm grateful for this podcast and the chance that we've had to bond. But we wanted to have that as a given. Like, friends and family is a given. So what else beyond that are we thankful for?
I am thankful and grateful for my life. Literally.
Okay.
And that I live where I live. I have my job. I am where I am. I'm listening to Bee and drinking water right now. And I'm thankful for it. And a lot of people aren't where I am or where any of us are. And I'm just grateful to be where I am. And to have all the support that I have in my life.
That's us.
Yeah. And I'm extremely grateful to be an adult and have access to money so I can buy myself things like spaghetti and alcohol, and tequila, and grapefruit juice.
Walk into the grocery store now and get what you want.
I'm grateful to have legs.
Oh, yep.
Honestly.
Jesus.
Honestly.
I mean, that's a true statement.
Yeah, man. I'm so grateful to have all my extremities.
Susan, what are you grateful for?
I mean, I don't know how I'm going to come off of that.
Yeah. Try it.
I too am thankful for my, well, I guess, extremities. Yeah, thank you. My job. I really like my job. I was in the same job for a while, and I definitely took it for granted and didn't realize how much I missed it. So I'm happy I'm back there. And I wouldn't say I'm overall thankful for my life, but I am thankful for the lessons I have learned and where I am going, I guess. You could be thankful for that. And thankful for my friends. I know that's part of it, but love you guys.
We love you.
And bread.
I made bullet points. So I'd like to start by saying I'm thankful for you guys. For reals, you have been my friends through probably what is the hardest time I've ever been through in my life, and I am really grateful that you let me into your little group.
Oh.
I'm going to cry a little bit. I'm thankful for my dogs, specifically Ellie and Frazier.
Not crackers?
Crackers, 50%. I am thankful for tarot cards, and I'm thankful for the Bachelor franchise. Mm-hmm. I am thankful right now for The Office and Jim and Pam. I am very thankful for Baby Yoda. Yes. May the Lord bless his beautiful, sweet, innocent soul. I am thankful for the Shore Club and the memories that we have made there.
Oh my God.
I am thankful that I live so close to Target.
Oh my God, you do.
I'm grateful for other people's dogs, specifically Maggie and Sophie. And I am thankful for Jonathan Van Ness and his mustache. I'm thankful for my cricket machine. I am thankful for Paul Holes. Hot for holes. And I'm thankful for Aunt Donna versus Bon Jovi.
Hell yeah.
But most importantly, I'm thankful for you guys. I love you very much.
Good.
I'm thankful for all of you guys, too.
And I'm over it.
Done. Fuck it. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we are exceptionally drunk. So we're going to round this out.
Speak for yourself. I've got a good buzz.
I am exceptionally drunk.
I want to go to Taco Bell.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
Good for you,
Good
Sandra.
for you, Sandra. Yeah, come on.
All right.
I ate a lot.
I feel like y'all looked at me like I was supposed to.
I'm fine. I'm not drunk at all. Whatever.
Everything's fine.
Sorry. You're doing next time.
Cool. So next time will actually be our last episode for a little while. We are going to be taking a break from the podcast, recollecting, starting the new year off right, getting our thoughts together, and taking a little break just for us because we kind of need it, I think. Everybody needs that during the holidays. So next time, we're going to be talking about what we've learned during the podcast so far, just in the past almost a year.
Reflecting.
Reflecting on things we've learned and things we've done and just everything and how we've grown.
Yeah. Really? I mean, we're starting a new decade, a new year. There's lots of things to reflect on.
Reflecting on the amount of followers we have and how fucking awesome you guys all are.
Dude, if we can reach 1,000 before
The new year?
the new year, that would be awesome. Just saying.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Share the love.
What is that video where he's like,
Tell
Hide your wife, hide your kids.
Tell your kids.
tell your kids, tell your wife.
They're raping everybody out here.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. This has been Listen You Beautiful Bitch, a shady self-help podcast for our younger selves. We hope that you like what you heard, so if you did, please remember to rate, review, and subscribe at wherever you listen to your podcast so you don't miss any new episodes. Later, bitches.